Nissan Diesel redirects here. Not to be confused with the Dongfeng Nissan-Diesel Company. UD Trucks Corporation is a Japanese company whose principal business is the manufacture and sales of light, medium and heavy-duty diesel trucks, buses, bus chassis and special-purpose vehicles. Its headquarters is located in Ageo, Saitama, Japan. The company is owned 100% by the Volvo Group since 2007. Until 2010, it was known as Nissan Diesel. The company changed its name to UD Trucks. Already before the name change, the UD name was prominently displayed to separate the identity from that of their former owner Nissan Motors. The UD name was originally used for the company's Untitled diesel engine, developed in 1955, but is now marketed as meaning ultimate dependability. On February 15, 2010 it was announced that UD Trucks had taken over the import and sales of Volvo trucks in Japan, as a consequence of Volvo's ownership. History = 1935–1949 In 1935, Nissan Diesel Industries, Limited, in Kawaguchi, Japan on the outskirts of Tokyo was established. The company started production of KD Series 2-cycle diesel engines. In 1940 production of 4.5-ton payload TT6 series trucks started. In development of 7.5-ton payload TN93 series trucks, featuring the largest payload capacity in the Japanese market, and the nation's first monocoque Type BR3 series buses with rear-mounted engines. In 1949 development of 7.5-ton payload TN93 series trucks started. 1950–1959 In 1950 the company name changed to Nissan Diesel Industries, Limited. And the company was on the way to becoming a comprehensive transport equipment manufacturer. In 1955 the UD name was born, when Nissan Diesel Industries introduced a range on high-flow scavenging 2-cycle diesel engine. Of course, the UD stood for high-flow diesel, named after the engine they had invented for use in their trucks. The production of various trucks and buses with 81 kilowatts UD3, 110 kilowatts UD4 and 169 kilowatts UD6 engines began. In 1957 the development of Japan's first RFA series air suspension buses and 10-ton payload 6TW10 series trucks called Jumbo in overseas markets began. 1960–1969 In 1960 the company name was changed again, this time to Nissan Diesel Motor Company, Limited. Ford control trucks and truck tractors were also introduced. In 1963, there was the initial production of compact 4-cycle 40 kilowatts SD20 and 44 kilowatts SD22 diesel engines. 70 to 80-ton crane carrier truck series were also introduced to the lineup. 1969 saw the introduction of 4-cycle 136 kilowatts PD6 and 99 kilowatts ND6 diesel engines for heavy-duty vehicles. Diesel products were sold in Japan at a separate dealership sales channel called Nissan Diesel. In 1969, the 780 series replaced the 680 series bonneted truck. 1970–1979 1972 saw the marketing of V-Type 206 kilowatts RD8 and 257 kilowatts RD10 diesel engines. In 1973, light-duty trucks were produced for the Nissan Motor Company. 1980–1989 In 1982 there was the introduction of new Ford control cab for CWA 52/45 series trucks, CKAT series truck tractors and ultra-modern U.A.21, U.A.31, RA51 series buses. As of 1985 the company had a wide range of light, medium and heavy-duty trucks, as well as buses and special-purpose vehicles such as crane carriers. In 1989 there was an agreement with Iveco of Italy to jointly develop low-pollution diesel engines. 1990–1999 In 1992 Nissan Diesel Philippines Corporation started manufacturing deluxe coaches in cooperation with Jonquière Bus and Coach NVSA of Belgium. In 1995 Nissan Diesel produced its 2 million vehicles since commencing production in May 1950. 1996 brought about the establishment of PT Astra Nissan Diesel Indonesia, a joint venture company with Marubeni Corporation and PT Astra International, and the Dongfeng Nissan-Diesel Motor Company, Limited, a joint venture company with Sumitomo Corporation and Dongfeng Motor Corporation. 2008 In 2000 Nissan Diesel introduced new heavy-duty trucks in Japan and Asian countries. It also acquired the sales operation from Nissan Diesel Sales Company, Limited. In 2003, Nissan Motor and Nissan Diesel reached a basic agreement on a light-duty truck joint venture. There was also the signing of development assistance contract for air suspension of buses with China's Dongfeng Motor Corporation. Nissan Diesel was purchased by the Volvo Group in 2007 and is now a subsidiary. After the transaction between Nissan Motor and Volvo, Nissan Diesel's business relation with Nissan Motors continued as normal and the Nissan Diesel and UD brand names are unchanged. AB Volvo also acquired the truck division of Renault in 2001. Starting from 2007, OEM supply agreement between Nissan Diesel and Mitsubishi Fuso Truck and Bus Corporation became effective, with both companies supplying engines to each other for use in new buses, and supplying some buses to each other with the partner's badge. In August 2009 Nissan Diesel and Mitsubishi Fuso announced a plan of further cooperation of bus manufacturing, including the establishment of a joint company for the bus business. On February 1, 2010, Nissan Diesel was changed to UD Trucks, but in October 2010 both companies announced that they had discontinued the discussions concerning this issue, and the OEM supply agreement would also be ended. Markets: UD Trucks are marketed in 70 countries. Some of the main markets are Japan, Africa, Asia and Australia. On September 12, 2012, UD Trucks of North America announced that it will no longer be part of the North American truck market. Reasons given for this decision was a combination of factors, including the continued shrinking of the cab-over-engine market segment and the accelerating cost of regulatory compliance. Products Japan Truck, Questa, Atlas, Condor, Big Thumb, Quan. Bus UD Trucks ceased its Japanese bus production in 2010, but in 2014 launched a new series of UD buses for the Indian market. Former bus models: Space Arrow, Heavy-Duty Bus, Space Wing, Heavy-Duty Bus, Space Runner RA Heavy-Duty Bus, Space Runner RM Medium-Duty Bus, Space Runner P Heavy-Duty Bus, Space Runner JP Heavy-Duty Bus, UA, Heavy-Duty Bus, RN, Medium-Duty Bus. US and Canada UD 1100, UD 1200, UD 1300, UD 1300 Turbo, UD 1400, UD 1800, UD 1800 CS, UD 2000, UD 2300, UD 2300 DH, UD 2300 LP, UD 2600, UD 2600 LP, UD 2800, UD 3000, UD 3300. Buses Local versions: front engine chassis, CMF 87L, CPB 87N, SP 215N SB, PKB 212N, rear engine chassis, RB 30R, RB 31S, RB 31SX, longer wheelbase version of RB 31S, RB 46S, RB 46SR, can be based either on RB 46S or January 430 SAN, RB 46SX, longer wheelbase version of RB 46S, January 430 SAN, January 450 SSN, JP 251 PSN, JDM import chassis, January 520 RAN, January 520 SAN, January 530 RAN, UA 440 NSM, UA 460 LSN, U31KL, U32KL, RA 517, locally used engines, FE6A, 165 picoseconds, fitted to early CMF 87L chassis, FE6B, 180 picoseconds, fitted to CMF 87L/CPB 87N chassis, FE6C, 195 picoseconds, fitted to JP251 PSN chassis/SP215 NSB chassis. FE6D, 200 picoseconds, fitted to PKB212N chassis. AN-E6, 175 picoseconds, fitted to early CPB87N chassis. PD6, fitted to RB30A chassis. PE6, 235 picoseconds, fitted to RB31S and RB31SX chassis. PE6T, 280 picoseconds, fitted to RB46S/RB46S/RB46SX/January 430 San chassis. PF6A, 320 picoseconds, fitted to January 450 SSN chassis by default. PF6T, 350 picoseconds, optional to January 450 SSN chassis, fitted engines to JDM bus chassis. PE6H, fitted to UA31/UA32/UA440 NSM/UA460 chassis Road 8, fitted to RA517 chassis. RF8, fitted to January 520 RAN/January 520 San chassis. RF8T, optional to January 520 San chassis. RH8, 350 picoseconds, fitted to January 530 RAN chassis. Chassis bus SP210, SP215, CB31R, MHPC1. Truck diesel engines See also, Volvo Group, Volvo Trucks, Renault Trucks, Mack Trucks, Ageo Trucks. References. External links, UD Trucks International website.